For me, music was something that I grew up with in my house. We listened to a lot of Latin music and a lot of Latin jazz. I grew up listening to some Hubert Laws as well. He plays flute. Not to be funny, but jazz flute. And growing up in my household, it was one of those things that I had a passion for music. I grew up hearing my dad play guitar. When I wanted to start learning instruments, I wanted something that would stand out in the type of music that I was used to hearing. So that left me with a couple different options. Left me with either trumpet, flute, or saxophone. I actually started off playing flute, and I still play flute to this day. But for me, I want to play violin. My school didn't have a string program, so I picked flute. And as I played and continued to play, my sister also got involved in band. She started playing saxophone, and I started getting interested in playing other instruments other than just flute. I picked up her saxophone, which it worked out because she had just gotten a brand new sax, and I got to keep playing on her old sax and just had a blast. Saxophone allows me to express myself in ways melodically that you just can't with other instruments, except for maybe brass instruments. But you can, just in the amount of air that you put in, make it sound something from really sad to bright. You can have that soulfulness and that resonating that comes, and that just brings you to another place emotionally. And that's what I love about saxophone. It gives you that opportunity to just speak. Speak without words, but convey all of the feeling. In my current music, what I do is I produce a lot of dance music. Now, I also score music for films, edit dialogue for films, but when it comes to dance music, I come from a little bit of a different generation, listening to the old school techno and listening to tech house, but I grew up even before that listening to hip hop, where a lot of live sampling was done. So for me, playing saxophone in my tracks allows me to sample myself, sample what I'm playing, bring it in to these dance tracks as either something new as the melody, fresh, or it allows me to just give different accents. Using the different tools that I have, I can sit there and manipulate that sound to be whatever I need. And that's a great thing because you can have that ambiance when you sit there and bring in that saxophone. There's a character, a color that just isn't there with other sounds. When you manipulate that pitch, you can sit there and take that and make it into whatever you want. Taking that tone and crafting it to everything and anything. That's the beauty of sound design. And in working in modern dance music, you have to be a sound designer. You can find any sound, but how much better is it for me to be able to take an instrument that I've worked on and worked with for years and give myself a better starting point with a sonic quality that I can just manipulate to whatever I need once I bring it into the box. I just like letting the creativity flow.